Today I had the best diving day experience. I've been diving about 500 times in my life or more, in different countries, different continents, paying a lot, paying little, paying nothing, getting paid. All the ways, not being a freak, but being always ultra connected with the planet, the earth, and the ocean. I've been in the ocean all my life. I don't need to be scuba diving to enjoy life. I need to practice scuba diving to enjoy scuba diving, to enjoy another way of enjoying the ocean, another way of living through the ocean, feeling the ocean, being killed by the ocean, because there is nothing good or bad. The ocean is not treating you good or bad. It's not feeding you or killing you. The ocean has been here. It's the recycling of all the pee from dinosaurs. Everything has been drunk sooner or later by some other species. It's been always here. And that's how I feel about the ocean. Scuba diving is always good when no problems, no stress, depending on many different things, because you have many responsibilities sometimes with people under the water, because you cannot let your responsibilities outside the water make you lose your responsibilities under the water. And responsibilities is you surviving and helping the others. If you're not surviving because you are panicking because of some external problems from out of the SpongeBob universe, which is your rational universe, every scuba diver who is aware of just kind of another dimension would know how it feels what I'm saying. And me being a child all the time with all my passions expressed in this video, this is what my connection with myself, my friends, and my strangers is 99% of the time. And I changed many times bad experiences, like negative and violent, ending up in a helpful conversation. And I didn't heal that person. I changed the attitude. I don't know if that is a healing or a provoking chain reaction to be worst in that thing that we think that is good or is bad. It's ridiculous to try to change all these things. But so everything is so infinite that when I came out of the water, having an amazing experience under the water, amazing in all senses, even with a lot of complications, like with my cameras, 2 cameras. One was giving me a lot of different problems for 1 year story, different problems with everything. And the other one filming the cool experiences, enjoying the calm of coming back, enjoying the El Cabron again. It's like being back home and treated the way you are treating the people. And I didn't feel this in Asia. And yes, I felt it only with my body, who can be an instructor or whoever. With these people, I always get it. But with the owner of the diving school, is a different thing. The thing is that many of them are very nice, but there are some others that they are into money. And it's a huge, easy difference that most of the people feel it, but inside There are a few people that they don't feel it, so they go to the most expensive or the most glamorous or the most. If they are feeling that they are treated the way they would like to be treated, it's perfect. The way I like to be treated is when you can ask. In this case, that it was today, because I'm never asking for this situation, but this was the best for me, because after an amazing underwater experience, the experience in between the divings was as good or better than the other two dives, the before and afterwards. And I was feeling them today like the wings of my experience. I was the bird in between the dives, and the dives are the wings of this bird. And because, why I say this? Because the experience that I have afterwards about the octopus way of mating, the cucumber, what is the name? Sea cucumber. When they erect, and I saw that, I had that experience. When they erect, I think it's with full moon. It doesn't matter. It's with some kind of moon and some period, whatever it is, I was there. And I didn't know. Maybe it's every day. I don't care, but I was so fucking aware. It is recorded. I have to see if I have the video of one night, all of them erect and all of them sperming everything. So I was so fucking connected with that moment when the instructor, Ruben, commented that he also saw it. And for me, it's a magical moment. And for everybody, I expect the ones who felt it, they feel it that way. And today, we saw the octopus mating. And I have no fucking idea if I ever saw it before. Because if I see what I saw, I see two octopus. But he was explaining us how they mate. And he told us what leg about the right eye, the third leg to the right, and at the end of the suckers, and he said tentacle or leg. And I said, no, you mean suckers? I didn't know. I didn't know what he was going to say. I know what he meant, and he was saying wrong. So probably because I correct him, he thought that I knew what I was talking about. And I wasn't. I was just helping him to continue. You said, so I want you to know that I'm following you. And then he explained about how it introduced inside the body, but at the beginning I had another question. Where? In which leg? How they connect? Like finger to finger? And it was not like that. It was inside. And inside where? Near the peak. And then they are like the chickens, and the chickens, they eat and shit or put eggs through the same hole. And here is like shitting and eating very close. No, not shitting. Where is shitting? And the sex, yeah, it was something like that. So when I was aware of how my connection with the sea cucumbers, with his connection in the Mediterranean as well, in different parts, but then the same experience we were observing, for me, it was just two octopus. So what I learned, thanks to that he was telling us about asexual reproduction, it helped me to create many stories today about being sexual and asexual as another infinite of communication channels. And that's what I learned in between the first and the second dive. Sometimes I just dive once, the first one, sometimes the second one, sometimes I don't scuba dive. because of nothing, because they are infinite. I was going to say just one, but every single day I feel like learning, and I can do the same thing as long as I am aware of something new. But if I'm repeating for the second time, not being aware of anything, not feeling some deeper connection, then it makes no sense for me to keep doing. And I don't know. I think it never happened in my life. I think I never stopped doing something for that reason.